3, 2.
Hi, I'm Frankie.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And we are
Conbini Cult.
Welcome to episode 6 of the podcast.
Yeah.
We've come so far.
We have come such a long way. Thank you for coming on this journey with us. Yeah. So for episode 6, we have a very spicy, not spicy,
it
exciting.
Could be.
Yeah.
Some of the things are spicy.
Yeah. Topic.
It's in the realm of homesickness, like things that you might miss from home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before we get into that, I guess we can get into our word of the day, right?
Yeah. There's going to be more than one. There's so many relevant words to this topic.
True. Yeah. So, we're talking about homesickness and things that you really miss from home. We got a lot of great submissions. Frankie and I, have a good list of things we miss about home as well.
Yes.
On the topic of that, the Japanese word of the day is sabishii.
Sabishii.
Yes.
Lonely,
or like I miss
you miss
it.
people.
I miss you. And the other one is?
The other one is koishii. That's also to miss something, but I've heard it more in the context of like a place.
Yeah.
So like New York, koishii.
Okay. Yeah, nice.
Kind of thing.
I've never heard that until Frankie told me just now. So nice.
I'm so glad I could teach you things as well.
Hey, we learn from each other every day.
But another one I thought of when I was just in the restroom. I guess that's when great ideas come to you.
There you go. Yeah.
Natsukashii.
Natsukashii. Yeah, that is a good one.
Nostalgic
or like takes me back. I don't know. A lot of it does mean nostalgia or like nostalgic, but sometimes I have to remember English speakers don't say like, nostalgic or that's so nostalgic. True. Maybe sometimes, but yeah. So in a native, what do you call it? Like way to say it or translate it. Yeah, like takes me back.
Takes me back.
Takes me back. I remember that. Yeah. Natsukashii. Yeah, that's a good one actually. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Scratch everything. Our word is only
natsukashii. Yeah. What's something that's like natsukashii for you? Like when you were a kid, I guess? I don't know.
Any like 90s things, like old TV shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Takes me back.
Like what is... I can't recall anything now. Every time I see something like... It's harder in Japan because... Sailor Moon things are like everywhere. Yeah. But if I ever saw like something like Sailor Moon back in the US, like on those rare times, I would be like, oh, natsukashii. Like, I remember that. Yeah. I still love Sailor Moon so much though. Yeah. Oh, and I have like space buns in my hair now, if you're just listening, but that was not on purpose. That was like strictly coincidence what I just did there. But nice.
What happened?
My Sailor Moon reference to and then having space buns while referring to Sailor Moon. I did not mean to do that, but we'll just pretend that was organized, I guess. Yeah. All right, cool. So that is our word of the day. And before we get into everything, how was your week? What did you do?
What happened?
So many things.
So one of she wasn't exactly my boss, but like one of my mentors from New York was She's visiting Japan. Nice. There's a conference in Tokyo right now, but she came to Osaka for a couple days before the conference. Oh, fun. So I had dinner with her the other night.
Fun. Yeah. Nice. That's nice you still keep in contact. Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually used to dog sit for her. And then I had a lot of trouble finding a job after university. Like I studied English. Like literature and creative writing. And I had my heart set on working in the publishing industry. But I could not break into that industry despite like internships, like a freelance position. Like I still couldn't get a permanent
it's just like
position.
Hard to get into.
It's really hard.
Especially in New York, I feel like,
Yeah. So I was walking dogs for a while.
Fun.
Which is...
Can't complain.
Not as glamorous as it sounds. Like the pay was... really bad.
Really?
I cried every time I got my paycheck.
Oh no!
It was like peanuts.
Was it like an hourly kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like $10 an hour or something, which could be fine in some places, but in New York City, or in New York City, yeah. Ooh. So she was one of the dog walking clients, but she would ask me to watch her dog like outside of the company, and then when she would go on business trips, I would stay at her place and watch the dog.
Fun.
But she got me a job at her friend's office. So her friend, my old boss, had like a Wall Street law firm.
Okay.
So I was an admin at this law firm.
All right, gossip girl.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I think my old boss is actually here for the conference as well, but only in Tokyo. So I'm not going to get to see him.
Okay. Cool. So you had a good dinner and everything.
Yeah.
Fun.
I think she's a very cool lady. She's like a high profile, like midtown lawyer in New York City. Is like, you know, fought her way up the ranks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Respect.
Very admirable lady. So
that's awesome.
But she was staying at the Ritz-Carlton.
Of course she was.
In Osaka. I've never been inside that hotel before.
Yeah.
It was like, I got lost 4 times. You walk in there, it's like Renaissance paintings, chandeliers, people playing the piano and other instruments. Like,
I didn't know it was
like being lost in an art museum.
Oh, man.
That's like an old money place that just humbled me very quickly. Reminded me, like, you think you're financially stable? No. You will always be trailer trash.
I see. I didn't know it was like that fancy. I guess when people say like, I'm staying at the Ritz, I guess that does sound very like old money and classy. I don't know.
Maybe there are fancier places, but for me, that was one of the fanciest places I've ever seen.
That's not what I imagine it to be at all. Like we have one in Hawaii. I've never been inside, but I cannot imagine there being a place or a need for a building that has like Renaissance paintings and things like that. Like why would you stay in a place like that if you're traveling to Hawaii, in my opinion? But also, I don't have that kind of money. So like, I could just be saying this out of like pure jealousy. But
idea. But we went to a restaurant that was inside of the Ritz-Carlton and the prices were ridiculous. Like even like a Coca-Cola or a ginger ale was like 1,500 yen.
Okay.
Why?
Sorry.
And then like it was a Chinese restaurant and they had a lot of like Chinese American dishes or like American Chinese food dishes like kung pao chicken, sweet and sour chicken.
Like P.F. Chang's kind of vibe. Yeah.
Do you want to guess how much the kung pao chicken was?
Okay, well if a Coke was 1,500 yen, what was that kung pao chicken? Like 4,000 yen? Like $40, $50 or something?
Yeah, on the money, 4,500.
Look at that.
For a small portion of kung pao chicken.
Plot twist, I'm actually rich and I know. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. What?
Yeah. It was really good, but come on.
Yeah. Like, what's it like to have disposable income like that? Like, to look at a Coke for $15 and be like, yeah, that's fine.
No problem.
Like, I don't need to go outside. Like, not even in a hotel, like just certain places, or, you know, if I look at a menu, I'm like, okay, well, this drink costs like 700 yen here, but I know where to get it for 500 or 300 yen even, or, you know, so, but I'm just really cheap. But yeah, okay. And you said your boss paid for that?
Yeah, she paid for it, luckily.
Baller.
I was told beforehand. She said my treat, so.
Very nice.
Ooh, no stress. But yeah, it's very weird knowing that your drink costs 1,500 yen, just a soda.
Did it? Because again, I'm like, I just said, I'm super like cheap and kind of stingy with things like that. And I didn't like really grow up like that. So when you're drinking it, are you just like making sure you savor every last sip? Or are you kind of like, does the flavor of the food change knowing that it costs like $1 million?
Well, to be honest, I didn't savor it because I didn't pay for it. So
no, there you go. You're just like, hey. Unproblematic queen. Nice.
Anyway, so today's topic is things we miss from home. So once again consulted the Instagram community.
Yeah, and a ton. You guys miss a lot of things. Yeah.
Yes. And just want to start off by saying that like just because you miss things, that doesn't mean that you hate living here.
Yeah, that's a good way to start off.
Sorry, like it's pretty obvious, but you know, some gotta put the disclaimer. It's okay to miss things.
Yeah, for sure. All right, shall we get into it?
Okay.
Let's go. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. This couch is kind of noisy, so if you hear any squeaking, it's the springs on the sofa.
Get the wrong idea. Okay. All right.
Okay.
And if you watched our last episode, you know what I'm talking about in terms of bodily functions. Okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay. First up, we have deodorant, but not just deodorant. Deodorant that works.
Yeah. Do you buy deodorant like from Amazon and stuff, or do you order outside of Japan?
I did order one recently on iHerb.
Nice.
But my family has sent me deodorant before
nice.
in care packages.
Yeah.
Like they'll send like 6 of them, so I have it for a long time.
Yeah, that's always my care package request too, is like regular deodorant or antiperspirant, I should say. Yeah. Nice. Me too. All right.
Okay.
The next one is cheap fruit. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, some fruit is cheaper here, right? Like what? Bananas?
Cheaper than other places?
Yeah, that's true. Like if I'm buying a fruit, it's always bananas.
Kiwi's not
kiwis, I'll like treat myself. Yeah, to a kiwi. And then I guess it depends on the season for other fruits. But yeah, same. All right.
Yeah. But I think a lot of people who mentioned the cheap fruit were from like Southeast Asian countries. So
yeah. Fair.
The prices don't compare.
That's for sure.
Yeah, it's much cheaper there. And like a big variety of fruit as well.
Yeah. True. All right. What's the next one?
Okay. Cheese. The variety of cheese and affordable cheese.
Yeah.
Because there are some specialty cheese shops here, but they can get pretty expensive.
Yeah. What's your favorite cheese?
Oh, my favorite cheese. I mean, I do love sharp cheddar, but I also kind of miss like pepper jack, like Colby jack.
I miss pepper jack.
Like,
pepper jack? Hello?
Like the sandwich cheeses.
Yeah. Sandwich cheese, pepper jack. Have you seen She's the Man?
No.
Did we have this conversation before?
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, for anyone who's seen She's the Man, you know the scene where she's like, I don't know, ask me what kind of cheese I like. And Channing Tatum asks, and then she goes, my favorite's Gouda. So that's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
I've never had Gouda cheese before, but yeah, I trust it's good. All right. Anyway.
Gouda cheese is good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. I love blue cheese. I mean, you can get it in Japan, but I love that stinky cheese. Silence. Frankie, if you're just listening, Frankie's reaction is a big ol' no. It's a no from me, dog.
Not for me.
All right.
I might eat it, but I wouldn't go for it.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
Oh.
And also, just on the cheese topic, a lot of the people who did say cheese are from European countries. So they've got
makes sense.
a lot of cheese, a lot of affordable cheese.
Makes sense. All right.
Okay.
The next one is bread. Yeah. Like the variety of bread, I assume. What's your favorite bread?
Maybe like sourdough or ciabatta.
Yes, that's right. That was the right answer. Yeah, I love sourdough bread or even a good old wheat bread. I know you can get like wheat bread here,
like
but
whole grains.
Yeah. I miss that. I'm a little tired of that shokupan, that like thick white bread.
Yeah.
It's not that good for sandwiches either. All right.
Yeah, I make a lot of my sandwiches with shokupan, with like the regular white bread, but
it's good.
I would love a sourdough.
I would love a variety. Yeah. Good old loaf. Okay.
Yeah. But that reminds me, so one of my friends in Osaka, she enjoys baking, so sometimes she makes bread. I wonder if she makes sourdough bread.
Does she have like a real oven?
No.
Don't you need a legit oven to make bread?
No. But I think she can make small loaves of bread.
Fun.
Also,
did I just spit all over myself?
No, you gotta watch the squeaking.
I'm so sorry. I'm like trying to adjust, and I looked at ourselves in the camera, and I'm like really low, and so I feel myself sinking. Squeaky break. Okay, I won't move from this position from now on. Sorry.
Okay.
All right, next one.
I gotta move slowly towards the computer. Okay. Hot sauce and spicy food. Yeah, I feel this one.
Yeah, there's like
I do feel it.
The basic hot sauces here, though, like Tabasco. And Tabasco.
Yeah, I have learned to love Tabasco because it's the one that you can find the easiest.
There's sriracha here too, though.
Yeah,
in like certain import stores. I love sriracha. Yeah, but none of the like hot wing sauces or like a lot of good salsas and things like that.
My local Caldi Farm is like an import shop.
Oh yeah,
they have buffalo sauce.
Ooh,
so maybe we talked about this before. I said I would get you some.
Yeah,
but I haven't been back there. So
I'm waiting.
Next time we meet, I'll bring you some buffalo sauce.
I'm excited. Okay,
and then just on spicy food. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find things that are like truly spicy here.
That's right.
Because I feel like Japanese people in general have a lower spice tolerance. I mean, of course, obviously there are some people who really enjoy spicy food, but generally, things are not that spicy.
Yeah, but on the topic of spicy food, so the first time, do you remember when we first met?
Oh, yeah. The first time we met, we did like was it noodles? Like tantamen?
Yeah, it was like tantamen, like the shop. It wasn't like for Japanese food. The shop was like
a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, and all those kinds of noodles. And then
full of peppers.
Yeah, it was like, what was it called? Just like chili pepper tantamen or something. But the bowl was just, covered.
Yes. Covered in those like dried chili peppers.
Mm-hmm. And I was over there sweating. My nose was running and everything, coughing, sweating. I was like taking breaks. And then Frankie's just next to me like, like it was. Yeah.
People never believe me, but I have a very, very high tolerance.
It's insane. I'm very, very jealous. So, yeah.
On my own personal YouTube channel, one time I'm going to have Cheyenne on the channel and we're going to do, if you've ever seen the show Hot Ones, where they eat like 10 different hot wings with the increasing level of spiciness.
Spicy. Yeah.
I did buy the sauces from that for a very ridiculous price to ship it to Japan.
I'm excited.
But, I'm going to bring her on my channel and we're going to eat the Hot Ones sauces.
I'm excited.
And you will truly see how well I can eat spicy food.
Yeah. I think I'm going to baby out after the second one. I don't know. Like,
no, I think you can do it.
Can I? Like, I always watch those videos on YouTube and then I think like, God, they make it look so spicy. I don't know, but we'll see. Well, then there's like some people on there who really didn't even flinch. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to see for myself.
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Okay.
The next one, I wouldn't know. It's Trader Joe's. I've never been to
Trader
one.
Joe's?
We don't have one. You know what?
They don't have it in Hawaii?
No. So I've had like some snacks and stuff from there because people, whenever they travel, they'll like bring it back as a souvenir or whatever. I don't even know like what it looks like inside. I don't know what not what the hype is, but like, I don't know even what kind of store it is.
It's just the supermarket, but they have a lot of like organic stuff. It's easy to find vegetarian and vegan alternatives there, but it's also really reasonably priced.
Okay, not
Do
like
you know
Whole Foods? Is it like the more affordable Whole Foods?
Yes.
I like that. We have Whole Foods, but it's so expensive.
Whole Foods is expensive. Trader Joe's is affordable. So yeah,
right.
I miss Trader Joe's too.
Okay, that's a good one.
Okay.
Oh.
Someone from New Zealand said they miss Whitaker's chocolate.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I don't like chocolate.
What? My mouth literally just like dropped.
Yeah.
What? Or my jaw dropped. What?
Yeah. If you ever want to give me a gift, please don't give me chocolate. I don't like it.
What?
Occasionally, I would like a hot chocolate. It's good sometimes.
Yeah.
Or I'll take like a bite of chocolate every now and then, but generally I don't really like chocolate.
Is it a sweetness thing, a texture thing, or it's just
the
not
taste?
your vibe?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I've never tried Whitaker's chocolate.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I would like to
trust
try
you.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Same as like a few people said Cadbury's chocolate as well. The true Cadbury's.
This one is interesting. They said swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like swimming in the ocean, then yes, I agree. Because that is only like a summertime activity here. You can like swim in pools and stuff, but it's not as accessible, I guess, especially if you're from a place where you can easily access it. Like, I feel your pain. Yes.
Have you ever been to a swimming pool here?
No, I can't enter because I have tattoos. And I'm not like, I'd rather just be like, like whatever, instead of go out of my way to buy like a rash guard or like, like like long sleeve swimwear and stuff. It's not my thing. Like I'm also just kind of like not motivated to go to a place that is unwelcoming to my body. So it is what it is. But do you go to like swimming at the pool and stuff?
No, I went to a pool party once in Tokyo.
Fun.
I did have to wear like a rash guard and cover my arms, the tattoos on my arms, but
it's just a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think I get what they mean though, because you can swim in the ocean or like some of the lakes. Like, have you been to Lake Biwa in Shiga Prefecture?
Never to swim, but I've been there before. Yeah.
Well, you can swim there.
Okay.
But on the beaches, like in the water, there's a rope.
Oh, okay.
There, so they don't want you to go out past a certain point. So you can't really get like the true like swimming experience because it's also pretty busy, especially like in the peak of summer.
Yeah, that's for a lot of beaches too. There's just like a swimming area and it's always roped off. Yeah, so that like free swimming I get. Yeah. Yeah. That is hard to do here.
Okay.
Oh. Ooh.
American barbecue.
Okay.
Hmm.
Like, sorry, the act of barbecuing outside in the backyard, or like just barbecue food, like ribs and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Both are pretty how would you say it's koishii? American barbecue koishii. Natsukashii. Actually, yeah, that takes me back. I haven't done American barbecue in a long time. All right.
Yeah. I'd be happy to eat it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to read this?
Sure. Vegetables, like at restaurants, and they said Mediterranean food specifically.
Oh.
So I wonder, I don't know. For me personally, like, I feel like I eat more vegetables since I live here. Yeah, even though I was a vegetarian back in the States, I didn't eat that many vegetables.
Really? No, I'm definitely the opposite. I feel like I ate more fruits and veggies back in Hawaii. Really? Yeah.
Okay. Well, then maybe, because if this person is from a Mediterranean country, they probably had a lot of like fruits and veggies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Nice. The one after that is just a lot of cuisines. So like Mexican food, Persian food, Indonesian, Malaysian, Filipino food, and all that stuff. Yeah. Especially there's some of those options in Tokyo, I feel like in bigger cities. But if you live in like the countryside or anywhere outside of Tokyo, basically,
that'd be pretty hard to
that's
find.
so hard. Let me know if you guys have any recs for like good Mexican places or like Filipino or anything. Yeah, because I'm searching. Yeah,
I don't know. Like I asked a Mexican friend, and he was just like, "Oh no, there's no, you can't find it."
They just gave up.
And then I asked Filipino friends if there's a good Filipino restaurant, and they're like, "Oh no, cook at home."
Yeah, there's a good like soul food place up in Tokyo though, and those owners are like from somewhere in the US. I don't know, it's like
from the south.
Yeah So it's good soul food.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and I think the name of the place is just Soul Food Tokyo or something. I don't know, it shouldn't be that hard to find. It's pretty big. It's like on YouTube and all that stuff too.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, this next one,
I think I accidentally erased the text that was supposed to be here, but somebody said like a variety of cuisines in the same building.
Oh,
or kind of like a market type place. They said hawker center, so I had to Google that.
Yeah.
And a hawker center or cooked food center is an open air complex commonly found in Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore.
Oh.
They were built to provide a more sanitary alternative to mobile hawker carts and contain many stalls that sell different varieties of affordable meals.
Fun.
Yeah, like you can't really find that here.
Yeah.
So
no, not so much. Learn something new.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
This next submission is accessible trash cans in public. Yeah. But speaking as someone from the US, even though there's like public trash cans, nobody was throwing their trash away in it. I don't know. The streets are pretty gnarly still. So excuse you.
When I was in New York, like on the subway platform, there is trash cans, but I saw so many times people throw their trash straight onto the subway tracks.
Yeah.
Like, that's how fires start.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
And then the train is delayed because the fire.
Yeah. I do miss the access of trash cans, but I do appreciate there's like really no trash on the ground like that. I think we talked about it in like episode
in the first episode,
1.
maybe?
Yeah.
That even though there are not many trash cans that you can see on the street is still very clean.
Love that. All right, what's the next one?
Okay. Street food and being able to walk and eat.
Okay. Controversial topic. Do you walk and eat here in Japan? Or have you ever done it?
I'm not that coordinated, so I gotta stand still or sit down when I eat.
All right. Okay. So especially if you're like on TikTok as much as we are, I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos where it's like, here's what you should never do in Japan.
Yeah,
and it's always walk and eat. Yeah, or like eat outside. You can, depending on the place, especially if it's like one of those marketplaces or one of those touristy places where the focus is food. I'm pretty sure there's areas where you can like stand outside and eat it, or like they allow like
festivals
like tabearuki, like walking and eating is a big thing for festivals because there's so many food stalls and stuff. So of course it depends on like the time and place, but it's not against the law here, so don't worry. Yeah, just wanted to get that off my chest.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. This is like one. I'll just read it first. Sorry.
Okay.
Going to cafes early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
This is one I've seen a lot on TikTok recently too, where it's like, here's like the 10 things I wish I learned before my trip to Japan or whatever. And it's like, things don't open that early. Is that real?
Yeah, it's true.
What?
Like if you
Do I
want to
just not
go
wake
out
up?
somewhere at like 6 or 7 a.m., nothing's open.
At least by 7, I would assume. Or like Dutour or Pronto, like all of those like basic coffee shops. No? Am I just like not that? I also just like don't wake up early.
Open at 8 or 9.
Huh.
And then like a lot of the cute cafes will open at like 11 or 12.
Cute cafes, I understand. So you're talking like early, like 6, 7.
Yeah. If you're a morning person, it might be difficult to find somewhere to grab a coffee or eat breakfast.
Okay, then yeah, that does make more sense. I saw those videos recently and I was like, what are people doing? But it turns out I'm just a lazy person and don't wake up early enough. All right. Huh.
Okay. Peanut butter with no sugar, salt, or oil. I have been buying peanut butter at Gilmu Super. But I don't know. It definitely is not oily, but I would have to check the ingredients if it has sugar or salt.
Yeah.
But Gilmu is kind of like Costco without a membership.
Yeah.
Like they have big portions of things and they do have some imported products as well. So you can find peanut butter there.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if it is free of sugar.
Yeah. There was one I used to buy at Costco, Japan all the time. It was like, it was just called nut butter.
Oh, I have something like that, but it is really oily.
It's really, really oily though, but it was also, it said it was like organic and stuff, but like, yeah, it wasn't super sweet or anything like Skippy and things, but yeah. I don't think Costco has that anymore. I haven't seen it in a long time, but
I haven't been to Costco in a while.
We should go. I have a membership.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. All right, but if you get your hands on that nut butter, good luck. All right. Central heating. Yeah, I noticed a lot of buildings in here don't have that great of insulation. Is that what it is? Yeah.
So a lot of times in the winter, it feels colder inside of your apartment than it does outside.
Very true. I'm like wearing sweaters and my down jackets and stuff inside my house, even with the air on sometimes.
How do you handle the winter as someone from Hawaii?
Oh, I'm just depressed. I don't. No, but
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Seriously speaking, heat tech from Uniqlo, like clothes like that are such a lifesaver. I really just have to get used to layering. So I'll wear like a layer of heat tech and like sweaters. And I used to be really like, this was more when I was in college, like I can't spend money on like the hot air. It's like expensive. But now I'm old and I'm like, I'm going to turn that on like full blast. I have a nice little electric like foot stove, like a little stove, you know, that you can, when you sit down, it like heats up your feet and stuff. So I really just stay warm with clothing and blasting my electricity bill and surviving in winter. I don't know. I just like watch a lot of TV that I enjoy because if I can't go outside, then I might. Or I also, I don't recommend this for everyone, but I go to the tanning salon a lot. Yeah, I kind of frequent the tanning bed because it's very warm. Also, I think genetically was just not meant to be in winter or cold places. So my skin and my body just feels so like shriveled and like like out of energy. So whenever I feel any warmth, like a lizard basically, or any sun, I just immediately like feel better. So that's like an emotional and like mental thing that really helps me is going to the tanning salon. I know the health side effects of that, so not recommended, just what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. I think the next few we can go kind of quickly.
Quick, yeah, sorry.
The Aussie biscuit aisle.
Sounds good.
I don't know. I've never been to Australia.
Multi-layered toilet paper. Yeah. Like Charmin Ultra.
A lot of it's like single ply.
Yeah, it is very thin here. Tissues too. They're very thin.
Yeah, somebody said normal tissues.
Yeah.
English language bookstores. Yeah, the English section or like foreign language section is usually pretty small.
Yeah, I do miss Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At like secondhand shops as well, like if they do have any foreign language books, like it's pretty limited. Yeah.
I feel that.
But yeah, I've been buying a lot of books online recently. So
yeah, I just got back into my Kindle. So yeah, it's not the same though. Okay.
Yes.
Next is cereal. Ooh, yeah. I never realized how much I miss cereal.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cereal? And then we'll move on. I'm sorry.
It's not healthy by any means, but Fruity Pebbles.
Oh, Fruity Pebbles is a classic. I love those. Mine are Frosted Mini Wheats.
Oh,
yeah.
I love those
I
too.
love those. Okay. Next.
Okay. Vegan and vegetarian options. Yeah. It's getting better, but it's still limited.
For sure. All right. Next is being able to communicate with restaurant owners. I see that. People are pretty like busy here, but like the owners or the workers aren't really like making time for conversation. So I get that. But yeah. I'm sure if you like said something, maybe we'll see. Next.
Okay. Breakfast food without sugar.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Snacks. Chips. There's a lot of chips in Japan, though.
This was their note.
Okay. It says, the chips in Japan don't hit, so I've converted to a sweets person. Fair enough. Yeah, like Doritos and stuff taste different for sure. I miss my hot Cheetos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, next.
Ingredients and spices. Yeah, I guess the import shops can be kind of limited, so maybe sometimes you need a certain spice for like a one of your like home country's dishes that might be hard to find. Yeah,
I do recommend getting a Costco membership if possible though, because that's usually where they'll have kind of all kinds of spices. That's where I buy like turmeric and like big jugs of cinnamon and stuff like that.
Yeah, Gyomu has it as well.
Gyomu, that's right. That's very true. I would try looking there if you haven't already. Okay, next one is going out for breakfast. Yeah, I really love like a good breakfast or brunch, so I agree.
Yeah, I miss that too. I love breakfast.
Sparkling water. They have it here, but it's only strong, not medium. Huh.
Yeah, interesting. I never thought of that.
There was medium sparkling water.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah. I do enjoy sparkling water.
I've come to like it since moving to Japan. Yeah, I don't know what it is. All right. Oh, you want to read this one?
No, my enemy. No, chocolate.
Like good chocolate? Like
I guess... I wonder, because like a lot of people say that the chocolate in the U.S. is very, very sugary.
I believe that.
So I wonder how the chocolate in Japan differs from other places. So I wonder if it's sweeter than other places.
I've never like
not as sweet
eaten and compared them, but I like buying. Sometimes I'll buy like chocolates here too. I really do enjoy that. Like for example, Snickers, like chocolate bars here are very small. Because sometimes you just want to eat like a Snickers or like get a little bit of chocolate, but at least in the US, they're like,
too big.
They're big. Like, and I'm not about to just sit and chomp down on a like a 6-inch chocolate bar. I don't know. But yeah, I do like the minis. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Next one is proper pasta. Yeah. Sounds fair. I wouldn't know the difference, but yeah, I believe you.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to Italy this summer, so I will know what proper pasta tastes like.
Yeah, let me know.
After that. Okay. Someone from Australia said good coffee.
Oh. I'm curious, like, is the coffee here weak for them? What's good coffee?
Maybe, but I know Australians are very serious about their coffee.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Good to know. Ooh, yes. It says proper sandwiches. I agree. 10 out of 10. Yeah.
I do miss
like sandwiches and paninis. Like I miss a good panini. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Pubs and banter.
Oh. I mean, have you ever been to the Hub? I'm kidding. The fake pub. Yeah. All right. We're getting into our kind of spicy category.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda. Nothing was like very, very crazy.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay.
Right.
Somebody said the sense of privacy at home to dance or sing.
Oh, like the walls are thin, probably. Yeah, that's fair.
A lot of apartment buildings, the walls are like paper thin so you can hear
Mm-hmm.
what your neighbor is doing. If they're coughing,
Yeah.
breathing,
Yeah.
chopping vegetables, you might be able to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't realize this when I first moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And I was singing in the shower all the time. And then as soon as I heard my neighbor, I was like,
oh no.
Oh no, they hear me practicing my karaoke songs in the shower.
At least like you kind of caught it yourself and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
yeah.
thought you meant your neighbor was like pounding on the door or
Luckily,
something.
no.
I think I saw this invention though for people who like to practice karaoke at home. It's like a tube that you sing into and like
it minimizes the sound?
The sound, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
You can just buy that in the shower.
Or even better, go to solo karaoke.
Yeah.
That's my thing now.
That's a good one too. Frankie's
Okay.
really good at karaoke. I'm hazukashii.
No, I'm hazukashii because you said that.
if you paid attention to episode 5, I'm hazukashii to sing in front of Frankie. She's too good.
Oh, you're good too. We went together once.
Yeah, we should go again. Next episode from the karaoke booth? Maybe
copyright issues with that. I don't know.
Sorry about that. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Next. Toothpaste. Yeah, that is a good one. Like good toothpaste with fluoride. Or like whitening toothpaste.
You don't really find a lot of fluoride.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, somebody said my hair thickness.
I'm with
They
you.
miss their hair thickness.
Yeah.
We talked about this in episode 1, but a lot of people experience hair loss when they move here because of, I guess, the hardness of the water or just
something
about the quality of the water.
Environment.
And maybe stress too.
Everything. Yeah. I'm right there with you. Spicy. They said jaywalking or just walking through red lights.
Yeah, if nobody's coming. But
Just
in
kidding.
Osaka, people don't care.
Yeah, everyone does that. Yeah. Maybe does this person live in like the countryside? Everyone might see them
Maybe
do
the
it.
countryside, maybe Tokyo.
Yeah.
But in Osaka, a lot of
just
people are
going.
jaywalking.
Yeah.
Okay, fruits and veg not wrapped in plastic.
Yeah. It's still so depressing to see like a single banana in a plastic bag or something, or like a bell pepper, each in their own plastic bag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I feel like it's easier to find vegetables that are not in plastic, but fruits. I can't think of maybe apples sometimes.
Apples are usually just as is, like not in a bag. I feel like it's always bananas usually, like the single bananas, or like what do you call a bushel of bananas? I don't know what they're called. A bunch of bananas. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're always in plastic.
Bananas.
Okay, this person said, I miss the sense of humor. Yeah, I do agree with that. Do you like Japanese comedy, like shows, or do you ever watch manzai or variety shows here?
I feel like the humor here is it's more slapstick.
Yeah, it's very physical slapstick for sure.
Yeah.
Versus like Western humor is very like, it's a lot of storytelling, I think, and like a lot of self-deprecation most of the time. Yeah.
And then British humor is a lot of sarcasm.
Yeah, for sure. So I do miss that, but I've kind of warmed up to Japanese like comedy shows too. Not all of it, but yeah.
Yeah,
I do miss
guess
that.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, no, it is very silly. Yeah. Irony. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along the same lines.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Somebody misses straightforwardness.
Oh. Do you?
Well, in Osaka, they are more straightforward.
True.
Which is good. Especially for like a lot of neurodivergent people are not good at like getting the social cues, so it can be really stressful if somebody doesn't tell you like what they really mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
This next one is clothes that fit properly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That or
one size.
One size or like if I was a medium in the US, I'm like a 2XL in Japan or something. I buy a lot of like men's jeans or like men's clothes, or the jeans or the pants just don't reach my ankles, which is so funny because that was like the opposite for me back in the States. Like it was always so long I had to like roll them up or something. But now like they're so short, I like look like Christopher Columbus or something rocking the like European 1600s or something. But yeah, I don't know. I miss that too. Oh.
Yeah. Along the same lines, shoes that fit.
Mm.
So I think even for men's shoes, like if you have a very large size, you can't find it.
Yeah,
and
they
then
don't
for
go.
women's shoes, If you're, it's usually in centimeters. So like over 25 centimeters can be hard to find.
What is that, like a size 8 or something?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Like 7.5,
yeah.
8, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What's your shoe size?
So I'm like a ladies 6.5 or 7 in the US, so maybe 24 centimeters. Yeah, depending on the shoe. You?
Yeah, I'm like a 6.5,
Yeah.
so 23.5 centimeters.
Yeah, and those are like the kind of most common shoe sizes here.
Yeah, luckily.
Luckily, yeah, but because it is the most
shoes.
common shoe size, a lot of times they don't have
Sold out.
Yeah, so yeah. All right, next.
Ooh, house parties.
Yeah, like a big house party. Right? Yeah.
I feel like it's not as common to hang out at your friends' apartments.
Yeah, I've never been to like any of my. Actually, no, I have at some point. At
like
some
to
point.
cook.
Yeah. It's always like you organize like something to do first, right? It's never like let me
Hanging
swing
out
by.
aimlessly.
Yeah. But I do miss that too. Good. Oh. Good hair days. Yeah. I'm sure you have good hair days here. What do you mean? Yeah. Maybe it's the humidity or something.
Okay.
All right. Oh, fun.
Yeah, this was a combination of similar answers, but school events, something like, or school activities like musical theater. And then a Japanese person said that prom, like they wish they had gotten to go to like school dances or something because they see it on TV and they're like, wow, like that must have been nice.
It's such like an American high school kind of thing. Yeah,
that's
fun.
Cute.
Someone said small talk. Yeah,
that's for you. I don't miss it.
I forgot I said that, but yeah, I do miss small talk a lot. I talked about it before, so we can skip over the details. But yeah, whoops.
Okay. Longer daylight time.
Yes, for sure. It is getting a little longer now. What, the sun sets at 6 now?
I think 6:30.
6:30.
Yeah. But even at the peak of summer, it might be like, well, of course, it depends where you are in Japan because of, different areas. Like Hokkaido has a really early sunrise.
Sets pretty early too.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Okay.
Free transportation.
Yeah. I was wondering where this person is from. Where is the transportation free?
Yeah. I would miss it too if it was free. Shoot. All right.
Okay. Milk alternatives. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting better, but a lot of cafes, milk is your only option. Like cow's milk is the only option.
Yeah.
I was at a restaurant before with one of my friends and like she was more strict about like no dairy. And they had something on the menu that had soy milk in it. It was like a soup that used soy milk. So she asked like if she could get her drink with soy milk instead of regular milk. And they were like, no.
What?
It's not on the menu. No.
Ooh, interesting. Yikes. I missed that.
And then if you are a vegan or you like lactose intolerant, if just don't want dairy, I would advise you to like be careful sometimes of like the whipped cream on drinks because even if you do get it with a milk alternative, they might still put whipped cream on your drink. Yeah,
that's true too. And there's something about like, I don't know if it's just age or I got that like Asian gene where I become lactose intolerant the older I get, but like sometimes if I don't get drinks with soy milk or something, my tummy really hurts, especially like Starbucks lattes and stuff too. Oh, the next one is generous return policies. Oh, I've never tried to like return anything here in Japan.
Yeah, I can't really think.
I'm also too chicken to try.
I think. Oh, there was one time I got like a, those like the character costumes at Don Quixote. It's
those onesies.
Like a onesie. I got one, and they're one size, so like it was huge. It didn't fit me, but they don't take returns for those.
Oh, like because you wore it already?
I don't think even if you didn't open it, you can't return it. It's just like a no return policy.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever tried to return something.
This one said free parking. Yeah.
They're from Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You guys get free parking up there. Yeah. All right.
I would miss that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
Being able to make requests without management getting involved. Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. Is that a thing here?
Yeah,
like always.
If you go to
that's
a restaurant,
right.
like, can I get a little extra cheese?
They'll
like,
always
wait a minute,
ask.
let me ask the manager.
That's right.
And
that's right.
10 minutes later, Usually it's a no.
Yeah, that's funny. You're right. I forgot about that. Ooh, someone said food with strong flavors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fair.
A lot of things here are pretty mild.
Mm-hmm. Especially sweets, like desserts and cakes and stuff. They are a lot more mild, I would say.
For sweets, I like it.
I've come to like it. When I first came, I was like, what is this? It tastes like nothing. And now I go back and I'm like, oh, so sweet. So yeah, I feel that.
Isn't it like a compliment to say that, like, wow, this is so good, but it's not too sweet?
In Japan? Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. They're just like what it, because their big thing is it's not that good if it's too sweet or too salty, too, right?
Like too much of anything is
too much,
not good?
That's right. That's right.
One of my Japanese friends said this. She has spent a lot of time living abroad, so she said, like, when she's back in Japan, she misses the laid-back energy of other places and, like, the carefree vibe, being able to go places without, like, putting on makeup or without dressing up.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's true,
Maybe there's more pressure for Japanese people to always look presentable, but I don't know. For me personally, I'll go on my pajamas.
Yeah, I go in my pajamas.
To the supermarket. I don't care.
In the morning, especially if it's, like, my day off or...
I don't think I would get on the train and, like, commute somewhere in my pajamas, but like going to the Conbini or going to the supermarket, I'm
not like dressing up. Or a big thing I noticed, it's not just Japan, but a thing that isn't super huge is like athleisure, like wearing like workout clothes as your daily clothes. Leggings. Kind of. That's such a like American thing, I feel like. Yeah. Oh, this one says food that lasts longer than a day. I mean, that's like for safety reasons, right? I don't know.
Maybe a bit of hyperbole with that one. Yeah. But I think there are less preservatives in the food here. Yeah. So like the produce especially goes bad quickly.
Yeah.
But
which is like, it can be inconvenient. But when you think about it, like, I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think maybe I didn't phrase it very well, but a lot of people misunderstood my question and they thought it was like things that you miss from Japan.
Oh, that's still fun. Yeah.
But one of my Japanese friends answered this and she said, like, when I travel abroad, like, I miss Japanese food, so I bring packs of miso soup with me.
Cute. That's nice. You make a little meal anywhere you go. Yeah, that's really cute. Oh, and then we're bound to get one.
Oh, no, there were a bunch.
Oh.
A lot of people said, I don't miss anything. Which,
okay.
If you don't,
fair.
You don't.
Yeah.
One person gave more detail and they said, in Japan for 1 week, I still have another week to go and I do not miss anything. I love Japan.
Yeah. Cool.
In all fairness, with all due respect, like, if you're here for a bit more time, you might feel differently. But there are also people who have lived here for a while that said, like, I don't really miss anything.
Yeah, and that's fair too. Japan is a very, like, easy, comfortable, not easy all the time, but it is a very comfortable place to live, in my opinion. So, yeah, if you have nothing to miss back home, that's fair too. All right, is that all we had?
Pretty much, but yeah, I just wanted to note that, like, well, we did say this in the beginning of the episode as well, but, like, yeah, it's okay to miss things, but I mean, maybe the Last Samurai type people would judge you for missing something, but we're not going to. But when you move here, like, you don't need to throw away your entire identity. Like, it's okay to like things from back home and to miss things from back home. So.
Yeah. And I think it's really cool if you bring certain things from back home, like, you know, cultural things, and share that with people here. Yeah. So, yeah, I had fun this episode.
Yeah. Again, thank you so much for your submissions. It's always really interesting to see these because especially like, well, I know that on my Instagram there's a lot of international people, but this was like so interesting because I could tell like exactly what countries the people are from.
Oh,
and there's like so many.
Yeah.
Like so many European countries, so many South Asian countries.
Cool. Yeah. One thing I miss to close it, I don't think I said anything. Well, besides small
we didn't
talk.
Share ours.
Yeah, didn't we? Okay, you go first. Besides my small talk one. Sorry, I squeaked the couch again.
Not again.
Ah!
Mine would have been the spicy food and the hot sauce one.
Nice. Mine is a real loco moco. So if you ever go to like a Hawaii themed restaurant here in Japan, you'll notice like loco mocos are super pretty. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's just the presentation of it is very nice. Like the rice is here, and then there's like that hamburger steak, and then the egg, and it usually comes with like a salad or something. No, cut that salad out. It's supposed to be just rice, the hamburger beef, and then an egg drenched in like gravy or something. It's not pretty, but it's really good. And I miss like that, like authentic local food from Hawaii. Same with poke bowls. Like they're not decorated with like salad or veggies or anything like extreme like that. But yeah, that's what I miss. Something very small.
Yeah, I've never had an authentic loco moco.
I'll make one for you.
I told you before how I make a poke bowl, and you said it sounded pretty good.
I approved.
So
yeah,
good job. I feel good about that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we had. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you're watching, and that's it. Shall we close it?
Yeah, we're still thinking of what we're going to do for the next couple episodes. So, give us some feedback. If you have some ideas for us, please let us know.
Let us know.
Thank you, as always.
Yeah, and maybe you'll see us in a different room next time.
Yes.
Who knows? We're always changing.
Hear us in a different room next time.
That's what I also meant to say. I'm so sorry. All right. Well, anyway, see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Outro. All right.